What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 We flying back to back to Joburg. Good. Nope. Fun times, good times, great people as we are on our way back to Johannesburg, which I'm also excited to do so. Yeah. I think you see what's to be seen, if not more to come. Anyway, let's go. This spiral LED situation always captivates me. Like, it's those minor touches in the airport that always get me. We are on the plane back to, well, first London and then SA, Johannesburg, which, fun times, good times. This flight is very empty. Like, this flight from Tampa to London, anybody can get on it. Like, it's a whole situation as far as an empty situation.
The whole row behind us is empty. Like, literally from the side, the middle, all the way across, it's empty.
Empty. So this is the flight. So it works out that we live in Tampa. We can easily hop on this flight to go to London, and it's not going to be a lot of riffraff in between. But anyway. Here's the dinner in the economy class. We had some barbecue chicken, which was good, and a caprese salad, which I didn't touch. That key lime pie situation was nice if you like key lime pie, but if you didn't, then, you know what I'm saying, stay away from it. I was trying to finish the Book of Clarence, which I ended up falling asleep on it because I was just that tired. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to London Heathrow Airport, where the time, I think it's like 11 o'clock a.m. So we'll do some exploring out in this city and take y'all along the way. Pretty rough flight, but we made it. We're back on the London train, going to the city. Chrystle tired, but you had espresso or coffee?
Espresso, always espresso.
Gotcha. I'm gonna get some when we get to our destination. Which shouts out to Brittany for letting me know this spot to check out here in London. So we're gonna do just that and bring y'all along the way. I don't know what to expect, so we'll see. But yeah, it was good to be back in London, I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's all about getting to our destination, which is Johannesburg. Let's go. Great people, we made it to the mall here in London. We went through a little bit of rain, so that's why I didn't record walking up to it. However, we are at the Westfield Shepherd's Bush, I believe is how you put it all together. Anyway, we're gonna grab something to eat. I'm gonna get some coffee and we're gonna figure this thing out. But very, very nice mall, I must say. Oh, look at that. Nice mall. So I'm impressed thus far. I need some coffee though. Ended up with Chipotle, great people. Sometimes you just go for what you know. Chipotle with this sparkling water is what I'm gonna know today. Yeah. After we ate, we started walking around the mall, and then I ended up finding and seeing the full food court, which I was like, oh man, I'm around here eating this Chipotle, whereas then I could have had something that was, you know what I'm saying, London grown. But it's all good. Now y'all know if you ever make it through this mall to just hold out and make it to the food court. And speaking of, look at these motorcycles. I think it's like totally electric. I don't know. It was very futuristic in its presentation. I had to show y'all the whole situation. So shouts out. Another walk in the area downstairs from the food court area we were just at. But it's a vibe. It's a vibe for sure. I love the ceiling. Chrystle had me shopping in these malls, but it was a good time. I ain't gonna lie. We ended up finding some good pieces, some good deals, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to her. It was, oh man, we ran into this dead end.
No, we can go back.
Okay, cool. But yeah, we did good. She was looking at this purse, like this whole purse store. She went in about 4 times, and yet she didn't purchase anything because
I don't like buying stuff the first time I see it. I like to think, first of all, that's how I am. Even the stuff that I bought at Ted Baker, I actually have looked at it in the Ted Baker store, in the mall, not the Mall of Africa, in Santa City Mall multiple times. So that's why it was easy for me to make the purchase today.
Right.
I don't like buying stuff on the spot. I like to think.
Whereas then for me, I saw a shirt, I saw some shorts, that I liked, and I was like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And she said the shirt is a good color pop for me. So at the end of the day, it works. She liked it. I like it. Let's buy it. And that was it. But them bags, man, she could be an employee for that store at the end of this day. Like, she know it. But I like it. I like it. Ain't mad at her.
I like to know what I'm buying is what I want. I like to buy quality over quantity. We talked about that before on the channel.
That's true.
And so I want to know when I'm buying this bag.
You smell that ganja?
Yes. I'm not going to have to replace this bag. And also, this is what I've been looking for. So I exercise patience to make sure it's what I'm looking for.
There it is. There it is. I exercise patience by waiting for her.
You did.
Sitting down and just, calmly awaiting my wife.
And you were very helpful. Because I even told the lady at the store, I said, I'm really just waiting for my husband to walk by because he's going to help me make a decision.
Huh. And we did. And also had the opportunity to go into the Tesla store, which, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, that was...
I forgot how much I love Teslas until I sat in it. Even text my friend who has one back in the States and was like, bruh, like, how's your Tesla treating you? Just to get myself back in that mindset. But ended all with it all. Just fun times with my spouse, fun time with my wife. Spend some time with your spouse. And if you're praying for one, keep praying and we'll pray with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always a good time when I'm with you.
It's always a good time.
It is. You know what I'm saying? And now it's not raining anymore, so we can truly enjoy this outside area. Oh, speaking of, they're playing in Wimbledon, which makes sense. We're in the UK. It's here. Duh. See, they're playing the Wimbledon out here outside of the mall, which is a whole vibe situation. I like it. And the Wimbledon. To all the tennis fans, you know what it is. To those that don't watch it, it's a great match, very historic match. Playing on grass courts. I like it. See, it's a whole vibe out here. You got the benches, kids playing, look like, what's that game that you used to play? What's that game you used to play when you were like a kid with the ball? Tetherball. But with tennis balls and a tennis racket. That's a vibe. It's a whole situation. But then maybe it's, got ping pong, whatever this game is, with the bowling. Never seen that before. It's pretty cool. I like it. And we on turf. I like it. And then as you keep walking, there's this upside down house, which reminds me of Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I think it's Orlando. It's in Orlando, right?
The Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
A fun place. We'll have to take the kids there.
Okay. I never been either, so.
Oh, it's so fun.
Okay. But yep, there's that. Nice day, I must say. Nice day. Woo! We just played a little ping pong action. Chrystle tried to come back, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I only won 11-8. But at the end of the day, she know what it is. And for those that do know our story, that was the game.
Do I know?
You can't beat me.
I can.
Excuse me, y'all. For those that know, that was the game that we played for the first time where she heard from God that I was her husband. So it's always fun to, reminisce and take you back to the things that brought us together. And at the end of the day, that's going to have to be a game that we get in our home, ping pong.
Yes.
And even make sure the kids know how to play the game. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and walk back to the airport. Walk back to the train so we can get back to the airport. Something stuck in my throat, y'all. It's a lot of smoking out here.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that. So let me jump off. But I'm going to get back on when I gather myself. After going on the trains, we made it back to the airport. We had to get something to eat, which I can't even say the name of that restaurant, but I couldn't leave London without getting some fish and chips. And my goodness, it was some greasy fish. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was gonna try to sugarcoat it, but it is what it is. Chrystle had this Reuben burger scenario where she said it looked a lot, but it was very good. So yeah, maybe try her burger. Don't do the fish and chips there. However, here is the line as we are getting ready to go from London to Johannesburg. And it was a full flight, which usually the flights to Johannesburg are full. And as you can see, you know what I'm saying, who's getting on the flight? But ultimately, all that to say, don't be surprised when you're getting on a Joburg flight that is packed, right? Because usually it is. And then even as we're going on to the area to get on the plane, it's even packed too. But hey.
Already before he got joining me on the flight deck this evening, sitting first up to Sean Cohen and Matt Group in the charge of the cabin, and a wonderful team, and Claire. Flight time today is 10 hours and 35 minutes. They normally allow us 11 hours scheduled for this particular trip, so as long as we've been away in time, which is due to be 20 minutes from now, then we should have you into Johannesburg pretty much on time in the morning. Sean's got the pleasure of doing the flying this evening, so he'll get back to you about an hour out from Johannesburg, let you know how the weather's looking in our expected rides. But until then, I'm going to leave you with Ben, the wonderful team, and I'll just take you to enjoy the experience of flying through those mountains.
Items may have moved during landing. If you've yet to make any loose change or foreign currency to a passport to change queue, there will be a collection bag available as you exit the aircraft. Next time you travel, please remember to download the Virgin Atlantic app from the App Store to manage your booking and check-in online. And don't forget to join our Flying Club programme to collect the extra Virgin points today to a range of exciting benefits from reward flights to exclusive discounts and more.
She's one of a kind, but that's why I love her. However, once you get off the plane and you are about to go through the passport check and all of those things where, you know what I'm saying, they give you that stamp to let you know you made it to SA. However, it was very, very packed. But driving away from the airport, here is the sight that you can expect to see, or that you will see, or that others see as we leave the airport. And being away for over a month, I was like, man, I forgot how beautiful this skyline is, how beautiful the architecture is, and how things are always moving, growing, and developing all at the same time. However, like, here it is. Here's the view. Like, this is that reminder, one, that you're in SA. Like, look at that. You can see Santon City out to the right, but then you also have other homes and things just off the interstate. And I believe that's Alex community just right there as well. But man, I miss that skyline. It's a beautiful thing. Like, even got the Pepsi, you know what I'm saying, advertisement in the shop. But in and all with it all, here's our church, Rivers Church of Santon. I miss you as well, right? It's been over a month again since we have been there, but at the end of the day, it's still there, which I'm not surprised. And then just some familiar sights, right? You got the BMW dealership, which we never stepped foot in, but for those that can, hey, it is just down the street from the church, but then also down the street from our apartment. And this is the area that we are accustomed to driving up to our home. So yeah. And just like that, great people, we are back in Johannesburg, South Africa. Cold, very, very cold, I must say. Like, whoa, especially coming from Florida, right? It's cold coming from Florida, but we're gonna make the adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I have plenty of scarves, I have skull caps, I have Uggs. I'm ready for this, so I'm not worried about it. However, at the end of the day, I'm happy to be back and get back in the swing of things. But yeah, gotta square up some things, but fun times, good times. Stay tuned, y'all.